Fortnite? Forget it. Apex Legends? Pfft, garbage. PUBG? Dying faster than it already was. The new Battle Royale hotness is Tetris 99. But if you're struggling to even get out of the top 50 in Tetris 99, these are some basics that are going to help you make sense of all the madness. Maybe they'll even push you all the way to number 1. Ultimately, this is still just Tetris at the end of the day, but if you don't know what this is or what these do, then you're not playing Tetris 99 right. When you clear lines, you send those annoying gray garbage blocks to whomever you choose using that right analog stick. KOs will randomly target other players that are close to losing, attackers will target those bullies targeting you, random will obviously target whoever, but there's no explanation for what badges means. So this is how the badge system works. The more KOs you score, the more badges you get. The more badges you get, the more garbage your line clears will send to whomever you're attacking, all the way up to 100% more damage. And if you KO another player, you take all of their badges. Just remember, this is still a Battle Royale game, so make sure to approach it like one. If you want to fly under the radar, maybe use that left stick to target one specific player. If you're confident and want to go for eliminations, set your target to KOs and farm the players pulling up the rear. Or you could even try to play it low-key for a little while and then try to take out the strongest players later on to inherit all of their badges. It all depends on your playstyle, preference, and whether you've got the skills to back it up. So that covers attacking, but defense is also important. When other players clear lines while targeting you, gray garbage blocks are going to stack up on the left side right here. This is your warning system that garbage is about to enter the bottom of your well, but it doesn't happen right away. The garbage colors change from gray to yellow to red, and by the time it's sparking, that's the game telling you that it's about to vomit however many lines of garbage it's showing as soon as you drop your next Tetramino. Unless that drop is a line clear, which will delay the next drop and buys you more time to cut down the garbage in your queue. It's the Russian puzzle game equivalent of someone knocking on your door and you make up an excuse while you frantically close all your porn tabs. Anyway, how do you defend? Well, it's Tetris, so I don't know what you're thinking. You're gonna switch to your sidearm and throw a 9-bang? No. You gotta clear lines. When you have garbage in your queue, lines you clear remove garbage from that queue first before attacking other players. So this is where strategy and playstyle kind of factor in. Sometimes you want to clear garbage as fast as possible to get back on the attack, but other times you might want the garbage to stack up on purpose so that you can use it for massive combos. It's all situational. And here's where offense and defense all tie together. That badge multiplier I talked about earlier applies to clearing garbage out of your queue as well. This is basically the loot equivalent of any other Battle Royale game. You might be able to lie low and make it to the top 10, but if you're not powered up with badges by then, you're not going to be able to fend off the mountains of garbage that are flying your way. So that covers offense and defense, but how do you actually implement them? Well, I got a couple strategies that are going to give you a head start. I think by now everybody knows the classic mom strat, you know, where you build the cleanest tower you can, leave a 1-block wide space on the side, and drop that long eyepiece in for an easy Tetris. Yeah, that's nice and all if you're playing by yourself. Look, this isn't Tetris on your Game Boy anymore, this is war. You're not just trying to stay alive, you're trying to take out 98 other people. Aggressive play is where it's at in Tetris 99, and there's hardly a better way to dish out lots of damage than with a long combo. If you want to overwhelm the other players with an onslaught of garbage, widen that gap to 2, 3, or maybe even 4 spaces with a nice little stair step at the bottom. Stack that tower as high as you can, make sure to leave no gaps, and then start clearing lines in any way possible. For beginners, I would suggest going for a 2-wide well since almost every Tetramino in the game is guaranteed to clear at least one line when you drop it in that hole. It doesn't matter how many lines you clear at once, what counts is how many total consecutive lines you clear before you can't clear any more. Also, make sure to use that hold slot creatively because swapping out pieces is not going to stop your combo. Now, if you don't know how to do a Tspin Double, this is a really handy maneuver that's as devastating as a full-blown Tetris. A Tetris will send 4 lines of garbage to your enemies, but a Tspin Double only takes up 2 lines of space on your screen. So think about that. Your board is 20 lines tall, so in theory, that's the equivalent of 40 lines of garbage blocks to your opponents before factoring in badge multipliers. In Tetris 99, a good offense is the best defense. You're going to want to get comfortable with being aggressive so you can gain valuable ground on the other 98 players from the start. But for now, let's keep it basic. This is how to get an early Tspin Double so you can come out of the gate swinging and hopefully start racking up those badges right away. Your tetrominoes are going to come in a random order, but just throw your red Z piece vertically into the right corner, your yellow L piece on its bottom right in the center, and the green S piece in the L piece's lap. If you did it right, you're going to have a 1 block wide space between the red and green tetrominoes. Everything else, just stack it as solidly on the left as you can. But helpful tip, if you get the green S piece before the yellow L piece, drop that S piece in its rightful place and make sure to leave enough room to slide that L underneath. Finally, plop down any tetromino that's going to leave a 1 block overhang right here, and then just take the next T piece you get, soft drop it in, and rotate it the instant it touches the bottom. And bam! That's an easy Tspin Double. As you practice T-spins, make sure to burn this shape into your mind. Every time you see it, you'll know what to do. With practice, you'll find other ways to set up T-spins for yourself, and if you really know what you're doing, you can even clear 3 lines with a T-spin triple. That's actually even more powerful than a Tetris. From here, it's all practice, time, and patience. The more you do the basic T-spin setup, the more you'll start to see setups in other situations. And that's what Tetris 99 is all about. Balancing offense, defense, and taking risks for big plays while in a Russian washing machine of blocks and fireworks. While we wanted this video to give some Tetris novices a leg up, we know that a lot of you out there have some 4th dimensional galaxy brain level plays when it comes to clearing blocks, so feel free to share your tips and tricks in the comments below.
Trains, whatever the hell this thing is, and trains. Welcome to post-apocalyptic Russia. Welcome to Metro Exodus. Metro Exodus is a single-player, first-person shooter that looks to combine combat, stealth, exploration, and survival.